Hi everybody, welcome. Thank you for letting me come into your space for a little bit of time today. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn, and this is a weekly tarot read for August 30th to September 5th for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for all air signs. So we'll start with Gemini, and then for Libra and Aquarius, if you click on that triangle, that's the bottom right, it'll open up the description. Just look for your sign and click on the time beside it, and it'll take you straight to your reading, okay? So we're starting with Gemini. Let's get an initial message for this next week coming. Okay. To travel further on my path of personal growth, I call on my spiritual running buddies for help. All right. So this is all about not taking everything on for yourself. This is all about sharing the burden. If you know that you're facing some challenges, you're facing some triggers, you've got some emotional stuff that's coming up to be dealt with, whatever the situation is, it's relying on your team, your spiritual team, so to speak, which are your running buddies, your tribe. So let's pull some tarot. And this is such a cool tarot deck. It's the David Bowie Starman Tarot deck, and it's really cool. I just love it. All right. So this is great. Okay. So we've got the sun here, which is absolutely beautiful. This is a major arcana, and as you can see, everything is bright and beautiful with the sun. So this energy of, when you're struggling, when you're moving through things, when you're creating things, when you're developing things, make sure that you draw on your spiritual team, that you call in your running buddies, so to speak, your tribe, people that you trust, people that are on a similar path or have similar experience to you, that can help you to move through and elevate that, because you have the sun here, which is an absolutely beautiful card. Everything is shiny, everything is bright, abundant, optimistic, and this tends to lend itself, major arcana tend to be towards more major life events than minor day-to-day things. So this could be a window for Gemini where something is opening up with others, working together as a team, or getting advice and support from others around you who are ready, willing, and just waiting to come in and support you. And then we've got the Seven of Wands. So it seems like you've been feeling a little bit defensive about something, a little bit on guard. Maybe you've been hesitating to share some of your thoughts and your ideas, your expression. Maybe you're ready for a shift, and you've just been feeling this, feeling like you can't do it. Something's holding you back, whether that's, another person or your own self-talk. But this is that you're feeling a little bit defensive, you're feeling a little bit on guard, sort of a card, and the energy of that is combined here with the, now you've got the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is all about being patient, it's that pause. So you've been in this pause mode in both cases, you're feeling a bit defensive, you're having this sort of wait and see sort of perspective, Gemini, around whatever this is along your spiritual growth. So growth is always uncomfortable, right? Anything that takes us out of what we're familiar with is uncomfortable, and we don't always like change. And so contemplating this new evolution, you might be asking yourself, or the universe might be asking you to create, new boundaries for yourself, to really open up and share your new perspective, your new evolution. Maybe you've upgraded and you see things from new eyes, new fresh perspective, and it's a little bit scary for you. It's a little bit intimidating. So you've put yourself in this mode here of being a little bit defensive about people's reactions to the way that you're wanting to shine your light and the growth and the experiences you're going through. Maybe you're having to face a particular person with this growth and this situation. Maybe this requires, coming together and having a discussion and really revealing and being vulnerable, and you've hesitated to do that because in the past, you know, you've been hurt by that. So you're sitting in this space where not much is happening. And the energy of the Sun card here is telling you, Geminis, for this week coming up, August 30th to September 5th, it's time to really rely on those that you trust around you. And it's time to call on, you know, your running buddies to join you and support you and help you, whether that's to give you feedback, whether that's to help you do sort of a, you know, a mock walkthrough of whatever that situation is. Maybe it's just to gain perspective. It's about places to go or things to do that will help you to continue on this journey with your personal power. But the really clear message here is to not do it alone. You're not on your own, Gemini. You're not by yourself. And it's time to move forward and break through and do that. Whatever this is for you, and it'll be different for everyone because this is a general read. But it's time to take that action because you've got the Sun card there, and it really is showing you, despite what you're feeling, you've really got a beautiful window here, and you're going to have a nice outcome for it. You just got to let it go and take that plunge, so to speak. So we're going to pull one more card, and this is listening for your truth. There you go. So this is all about discerning your truth on your personal path for this next week ahead, Gemini. And it's all about letting go of whatever this is that's restricting you here, that's making you feel like you're on guard and you're feeling defensive, because you have this beautiful Sun energy, which is also major arcana. Things could really open up and shift for you, but take the support as it's offered and ask for help when needed. Ask for that guidance because you've got people around you. You've got a team. They want to support you in the physical and the non-physical, you know, so reach out this week. It's all about reaching out, getting past this energy so that you can really see and expose and share the truth and come into this place of the Sun. So Gemini, those are your readings. This is your message for August 30th to September 5th, 2020. And remember to live big and shine your light bright because you absolutely matter. Until next time. Hi Libra, welcome. Thanks for letting me come into your space for a little bit of time today. Okay, so we're going to take a look at your weekly read for August 30th to September 5th, 2020, and see what the energies are going to bring forward. We also have a full moon coming. I believe it's in around the 3rd to the 6th. I'll have to check, but it's coming soon. So we've got that energy as well. So Libra, the moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living. So this is all about acknowledging, Libra, acknowledging your successes, acknowledging your growth, acknowledging your positive, recognizing it, owning it, and standing in it. Don't be deprecating where you're like, oh, no, that's okay, or being too humble. Like, this is a time for you to celebrate. This is a time for you to live wide open. This is a time for you to break out, right? So you really want to make sure that the week of August 30th to September 5th, that you're focusing on that positive energy. You're focusing on that positive feedback, self-talk, all of that. You're uplifting, you're lifting your vibration, and you're recognizing the good things that you do with this, right? You're focusing on your success and you're celebrating yourself and all the things that you've achieved. Okay. All right, beautiful. So we have got here, we've got the Starman, which is this is a major arcana, and this is the Hermit. This would be the Hermit in a regular tarot deck. So we've got the Starman, and here the Hermit is all about reflection, contemplation, going within and really discerning, sussing out the truth in your heart space and in your solar plexus chakra and your gut, really coming into alignment here. So maybe you've been spending some time in this hermit phase, because you've also got the Four of Swords here, and as you can see, you know, the character, he's meditating, he's contemplating. The swords are all around, which is that mental energy. It's hanging there, but it's not doing anything. It's in action. There's no action happening. So in both of these cards here, with celebrating yourself and celebrating your successes, and life will really start to open up when you start to give yourself the freedom to acknowledge all of the good things that you do and the good things that you intend and achieve. Then you're going to break through this energy. But you've really been contemplating, Libra. For those of you that these, this applies to and you're connecting with so far, in some area of your life, you've really pulled back into this hermit mode, or it may be that you're just sort of entering this hermit mode, feeling a little bit of pressure, been down on yourself, been maybe focused more on the negative than the positive, getting yourself into a bit of a pattern of the negative self-talk, or allowing the negative energy of others to seep into your space, So it's reflecting and deciding what is yours, what is not, contemplating and really doing that, reflecting that inaction. And perhaps you've been doing that, perhaps you're coming into this or coming out of it. But definitely there's a time of reflection, there's a time of introspection, there's a time of looking deeper within. And then you're coming out with the Nine of Pentacles, which is absolutely beautiful. That is all about luxury, financial and material comforts. The nine we're almost at the end of it. So it's having all the things that you want and desire. It's having that comfortable home. Maybe it is that you're contemplating buying a new home. And it's been burdensome for you, but you've got to celebrate that success of being able to do that and go on the hunt for it and make it happen, and your outcome is this beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy outcome. Maybe this is all about taking a new course or learning a new skill. Whatever it is that you've been feeling less than confident about, it's time to celebrate that. It's time to celebrate those successes. You've measured it, you've contemplated, you've gone within, you've really assessed everything, and you've come into alignment. You know what you want to do, or if you don't, you will. And then you're coming in, sorry, I'm stifling a sneeze. Then you're coming into this beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy, which is all about the comfort. So, maybe that new big ticket item, that new car, that new home, or perhaps someone will gift you with something out of the blue, but this is usually something bigger, and it's sort of luxurious, and it's a comfort, it's a beautiful thing. So let's take a look at one more card here. And please remember to click like and subscribe if it is that you're enjoying these, so that we can stay connected and I can build and grow. Your last card is Heaven Sent. There you go, 33 master number. So this is a message for you, that the message is coming from your higher self, your spiritual team, your passed on loved ones, your ancestors, those Libras this is connecting with. This message is coming through them, that it's time that you really focus on you and celebrate your own successes, celebrate your own achievements, and really start to live that life and, break free of that less than sort of feeling and that less than energy. You've made the right choices. Things will balance out and come into this beautiful Nine of Pentacles abundance. It's a beautiful feeling. So Libra, those are your messages for August 30 to September 5th for 2020. Remember to live big and shine your light bright. Do not dim yourself for anybody. Until next time. Hi Aquarius, welcome. Thank you for letting me come into your space for a little bit of time today. Today we're going to get started with an oracle card, and then we're going to use the Starman Tarot deck to do the tarot reading with it. And this is for August 30th to September 5th. So let's take a look at what the energies hold for Aquarius. I love my food loves me. All right, so this is all around healthy relationships, not just physical food for the nourishment of the body, but anything that feeds your soul. So, you know, it's all about bringing in those things that nourish you, that make you feel good, that get you excited and raise your elevation and raise your vibration and make you feel bigger, better, stronger, as opposed to less than. So it's kind of like that reciprocity, you know, you give what you get. So this is all about focusing on the intention of positive energy and love and nourishing yourself, Aquarius, nourishing your body, nourishing your mind, nourishing your emotions, nourishing your spirit. Okay. So with the tarot, we've got, all right, so we've got our Princess of Swords here. And the princess is like the page, so that's usually someone that's more youthful. And with her, she is very much, she's very much imaginative. Sorry, I got distracted there for a sec. She's very much imaginative, creative. She's got lots of ideas. You know, the imagery is very bright, where we've got lots of the golds and the yellows, the creativity, you know, lots of ideas coming down from above. But also you notice that her stance is somewhat assertive, aggressive a little bit. So within this deck, you know, it's all about the impulsivity. This character can be a little bit impulsive. So maybe it is that you've got, you've been making, this may represent, you know, your energy. It's the air, it's Princess of Swords, so that could represent you for sure. It is a feminine in the image. It's a feminine energy, but it could be any identity. It doesn't matter. It's just the energy that embodies the card is feminine. So this could be you, that maybe, you know, in the recent past, you Aquariuses have, you know, have not been focusing on that, you know, whole I love my food and my food loves me, and really nurturing yourself and doing well for yourself and sort of putting in the good to get out, you know, for the good to come out. Because we always need that balance, right? As above, so below. Everything needs to have its balance. And with this page is not necessarily balanced. This page can be impulsive, not really think clearly, so to speak, really jump at things, be reactive. So if this is your energy, you're being asked to, you know, to focus in and to get a little more balance. And then you've got the Eight of Pentacles here. And the Eight of Pentacles is about staying focused, you know. Pentacles is Earth, so that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But the Eight is all around staying focused, staying committed, being diligent about something, you know, making sure that you commit and you stick through it, putting in that effort. And it comes back to this, you know, this phrase again, it lines up with this really well. The effort that you put into something is what you will get out of that, right? So if there's something, Aquarius, for those of you that you're connecting to this, if there's something that you've been, you know, really contemplating about, or maybe you've wanted to just sort of be impulsive about this thing, you know, you want to stick to it, whatever this is. If you've made a decision already, don't be impulsive. You want to commit and you want to see something through, you know, because then you've got your Princess of Cups energy. And your Princess of Cups, now, the princess is, again, that's the page energy. So you've got two youthful feminine energies in here. But your Princess of Cup is creative. She's inspirational. She's more steady than this one for sure. So you could have two people, because cups is, now that's water again, right? So you're looking at almost all of all of the signs being involved here. But that energy is more stable. It's still youthful, but it's more grounded, it's more stable, it's more creative. Things are flowing, the artistic skills are unfolding, you know. So it's all about maybe balancing the energy of these two pages and bringing in some wisdom there and really sticking to this commitment of whatever this may pertain to you. For those Aquarius that are connecting in with this, it feels really general right now. To me, the only thing that keeps coming up is the reciprocity, you know, sort of about you get what you give, and perhaps there's some Aquarius that have been off balance with the giving and the receiving, and it's all about doing good for yourself and making good decisions for yourself that align with who you are and what your truth is, you know, and not allowing the impulsivity of others either to interfere with your commitment or with your creativity is another way that we can read this. So perhaps you've been distracted in the past recently. Sorry, these cards are super big and hard to shuffle. So that could be it too. So let's take a look at one more oracle card just to round out your reading. And please remember to click like and subscribe, and then we can stay connected and I can build and grow. Okay, we've got restore and replenish. Yeah, so there it is. So this has been out of balance for sure for those Aquarius that are connecting to this, and you've needed to come into the space, or it's time to come into the space where you're going to relax, rest, and restore your energy. So it's time to withdraw a little bit. It's time to come back into yourself, you know, and it's time to look at where your creative energies are flowing, because they are, and where your, you know, your impulsivity maybe is getting the best of you, or perhaps there's others that are trying to sort of lead you on this diversion, so to speak, and it's time for you to get back into what I do for me, you know, it comes back to me, and what I do for others with good intention comes back. But this is all about when I love my food and my food loves me. That's all about loving what you do, honoring who you are, and all of that returns, because the vibrations match, you know, like attracts like. And as we vibrate higher, we bring in higher vibrating situations, scenarios, people, energies, experiences into our lives. So that's what this is about this week for Aquarius. And there really may be a need for some time to get some balance and recommit to something that is already in play for you. Just restore, take some time, nurture yourself, to give yourself some perspective and come back to this place where everything is balanced again. So Aquarius, those are your messages for August 30th to September 5th. Remember to live big and shine your light bright. Do not dim your light for anyone, because you matter. Until next time.